think this will probably be my team for a little bit. Kind of covers all bases. And whenever we win with this girl... Carry on. I actually saw there's a mod that like gives them more cleavage, but they like change the color of her clothes and I didn't like it. So I didn't get it. It's kind of funny though. There's also like a topless mod for Riku and Yuna in X2. It looks so wonky. It's kind of funny. I can remember being like something over here you could click at some point. Maybe that was X2 as well. Also that door that we kind of saw descend. Pretty sure that opens in X2. Yeah, somewhere around here. Time to say goodbye. All sad. Just stop it. Almost. Almost walking in sync with Kamari, that's great.
Goodbye.
I remember this.
Boo!
What a dick. I love how it slowed down when they go to the tits. Great. Oh no, he's in Bawis. Just pushes him off the boat.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
I will help you.
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
Wait a second, don't we get to kick the blitzball? I think that's now. I think it's a little bit later. If I want to make sure I don't miss any dialogue. I have to get back here first, because I believe there's a Abbot Pyramid down here?
Oh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. Or me name's not a one.
Forget about this, boy.
Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Oh boy.
But someday, the name of Walker will be spoken all over Spira. Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gill to lend?
Of course I would, good sir. I will give you 1,000.
I guess it pays to ask, thank ye kindly, lad.
Yes.
Fine seed money for the Oaka merchant empire.
Pretty sure, is it 1,000 or 10,000 where he gives you the discount? I don't remember now. The power room. That's so cool.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door?
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos?
Probably
Those
having
are
a blast.
chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
Wait, isn't there a chest over here too? Maybe over here's X2 as well. Yeah, I remember going like around in the back of this and there being a chest. Huh. Here's the big room. Wait, number 3. Oh yeah, there's one on the boat, one on the counter, and then that one. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. The potion suitcase. Nice. That's great. I got a potion. I got a potion. I love it. And that's it. Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to the sick boy, he might throw up on me. Might save it just in case I miss the bullet ball thing, mabobba. If I not do that little mini game. If I don't fail it too, I don't remember how to do it.
I'm not at liberty to talk about our plan.
Wow. What a douche. I think you can go in here, can you? Oh, is there a chest? Why'd I leave immediately? Okay. I will not nap, I refuse. But you know the dog there. Lulu first.
I don't know who you are or where you came from.
I love it.
We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
Yeah.
Word is that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter. You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
Good talk.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Waka's a bit lacking
That
in the
angle, though.
imagination department.
God damn you.
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
Rick. Hey, where you going? I need a better angle of you. You just gone to the top, right?
If you interfere with Yuna's pilgrimage, we won't take it lightly.
Death by suicide?
I don't know who you are.
Also, I didn't notice the dolphins. Like, the multiple times I played this game.
Oh yeah, you talked to Yuna yet? She had some questions for you.
Okay.
The wind. It's nice.
Time to laugh for no reason. I don't get it.
You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkin, there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Dun dun dun.
Jacked.
Oh, that guy.
My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing! You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But,
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
yeah, but how would he get here?
You're here? Are you not?
That it does. no shit.
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Sin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
Wait! Oh boy!
I don't know how they got the water to look like it did back then in this cutscene. Looks so good. I don't know if I can remember if you can use it out on this stuff. So we'll try. No, you can. Cool. I'll probably use the arms for a little bit, I quite like it. I'm definitely not gonna like defeat any major bosses like the endgame boss with any Aeons, I don't think. Feel like that'll take the fun of it. That hits her run now. I'm trying to move down. Pretty sure I can just target. Yeah. Pretty sure these guys actually respawn. Maybe you defeat one. Good job, boy. We'll try my energy blast on this boy. He doesn't die. Nice. Don't get attacked twice and die. Okay, I think we're okay. Goodbye, Finn. Okay. Make sure you hit actual sin. Hopefully that's enough to take him out. They will die. I really like this attack too. Well, that was my favorite out of the two. Nice. I'm actually pretty sure in this game, if you get an overkill, you get like a higher chance of getting better loot at the end. I'm not sure. He's so big, it's sort of a lot. You know what, I don't think... Do you heal at a save point? I forgot about this fight down here actually. Time to use a phoenix down. I guess I changed this ball already, didn't I? No longer 8K. Nice. That'd be friggin' horrifying if you saw that on the water. Fuck that shit. Looks like the aliens from War of the Worlds, actually. Pretty sure we just want to attack the main because the other ones come back anyway, right? It's like a little bit of delay when I try and move my attacks there. For some reason. I'm like trying to do it too fast. Nice amount of damage, fish. I don't know if with Darkness, if you use it again, like right before it's about to run out, if it extends it or not. I don't think it does. It really wasn't that much damage at all. I expected a fair bit more than that. Nice. Get a critical yet. Feels bad. I can get a critical and kill me. I don't actually know if they can critical or not. GG, big boy. I missed anyway. I didn't have any more MP. So. Critical. Critical. Yeah. Cool. Good job, boy. It's a really cool death animation. I like it. Blue arm guard and liquid steel. Cool. Probably my third favorite cutscene. Even though it's sad. I don't know why they'd ever build anything remotely close to the water when they know a giant whale might kill them any day. Never really understood that. So can't this thing fly? I'm pretty sure, actually. Maybe they're screwed wherever they
When
go.
Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
No. Dead Unigo's Papa.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
That sunset looks nice.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to them.
Pretty sure now I get back on the boat. I think.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Yeah, not quite yet, but we'll save first. I'm pretty sure now we can play the blitzball up here, right? Oh. Did I miss it then? Maybe it's before we actually leave this place. Because don't we go on the boat again? We talk to everybody again? I think so. Oh, hello there. Of course you're not open, you don't have anything. There's Waka. Okay. Yeah, that's like the worst thing. Yeah. Favorite cutscene coming up?
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living.
Wait,
Sad, isn't it?
does that mean
The
fiends are
sending
zombies?
takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
Because they're all dead people? You shut up. I really need to play more story-based games with an amazing cutscene. I definitely haven't done it enough.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
Until she defeats sin.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Hmm?
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
There's primer here. I smell a primer. Am I wrong? Must be thinking of somewhere else. This bed. Yes. Huh. Cool.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Okay.
Ah, there you are. Be said, Aurochs. Huddle. On to the temple. where we pray
Synchronized
for
jumping.
victory. Go! High Summoner O'Holland used to live in the Kilika Temple here. Yup. Lord O'Holland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Waka. Praying for victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Let's play and win, right?
Right.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
There it is. That's the actual... How do I check how many promos I got? Status? No. Okay, I got 4. Cool. Give everything an auto sort. Apparently that was like an international version of this game thing only. That's the version Australia got. Bro. Could level them up, but not a particularly need at the moment. Probably do it in like big lots or something. When we actually start having a challenge. At the moment we've just been clicking X and that's been it. We use one potion, I guess. Hey, don't we just save a kid?
Huh?
I will save you.
Whoa!
I felt like his extra weight as soon as he jumped on that then would have just collapsed it all. It was already starting to collapse with her on it. Good job, boy. Wait a second, I'm pretty sure that was the child of the shop girl back here. I will talk to said. Oh. What? I didn't think you could buy shit here. Huh. Cool. Try to remember where this girl is now. I could have sworn it was a person there, but I guess not. Maybe they're in here. Oh yeah. Yeah. Nice. Fantastic. I don't know if we see Seymour for the first time up here or not. I think it might be later. But I remember because there's a bunch of tests in this area.
What's up?
There's a couple
Yuna's
right there.
saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What?
What? What do you mean?
It's just that... Well,
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
She wants the D. Didn't want to read that at all. Son of a bitch.
Kimari, why don't you use Lancet on it?
What's a lancet?
Normally, it's a skill that weakens enemies and heals the user. But when a Ronso uses it, that Ronso can sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Hey, sounds cool.
Nice. I'll save seed cannon for later. The bigger flare I can use seed cannon with. I didn't realize they like bounce together, don't you? 666. Yep. As soon as I said bouncing titties, I get a porn bot in my chat. Okay, apparently there's two different porn bots. They are both now hidden. I've never really understood that. I think I want to fight this guy first, actually. Then we'll go around. I forgot about you.
The fiend before us is Ochu, Lord of the Wood. We've had trouble with this one before. Remember, discretion is the better part of valor.
Sure. What do we have in my team? How do you change your formation? There you go. Oh yeah, I wanted to use Kamari anyway, didn't I? I am probably not ready, but we're getting on board. $4,000. This probably won't do very. Sure, I'll do it. Just to see it. Wasn't too bad. Good job, Lulu. Oh yeah, don't you have to spin the analog stick? The Lulu, right? Oh, that's a... For some reason, I don't remember that being 1,000. I don't know why. Why'd I keep going to thunder? You idiot. I will time it perfectly this time. Damn it. Too early every time. Almost. He did a little bit more than his regular attack. Good. Good job. Oh yeah. Wait, doesn't he heal a shit ton? I don't know if I can out-damage his heal. Oh yeah, work him up immediately. Oh god. God? No, not quite. Get a bit of heal. Yeah, that's messed up. I'd much rather her actually do the attack. Nice, good. Almost. Don't know if he falls asleep twice or not. Might heal you in case he does an earthquake. Damn. Got right. Nice. Flawless victory. I guess we didn't swap the unit, did we? Forgot about that. MP spear. Cool. Whoa.
A summoner and her guardians. Very impressive.
Sir, we should fight too.
We'll get our chance soon enough.
Young crusaders gather around. We'll beat sin into the ground.
Might go save to heal. Is that a plant or a cat? Why would it be a cat? That is a plant. I don't actually remember the waist or the chest, but we'll just go from left to right, I guess. I will not miss anything. I probably want my overdrives for this next fight too. I'm not really leveling just yet. Might be a tough fight. Nice. Have another 1,000 gil I can give to old Walker. Maybe that shortcut was like a chest, actually. I think it's called Titus, actually. Not Titus. I'm gonna say Titus, sir. Damn, my outfit, god. I don't think I could change the camera angle. Damn. Was it up here where the chest was, or the other one? Oh. Cool. Scout. Guess I can go for my equipment again. Water ward's actually pretty good. Could have used that against the flower before. Speaking of flower, you got this. Amazing. Why did they do that attack more often? Is that the same job? I feel like it is. Gotta lance a lot of things because I don't actually remember too much of
Anyone thirsty?
what we get from what boy. I would never get over that the animation right there. Oh, thank you. I believe over here is just the areas. Nice. A luck sphere, cool. I don't really remember what luck does. No point trying to hit this bird with a Titus. Cool. I think Luck is actually probably the strongest character in this entire game just because of his slot machine overdrive. I feel like he'll definitely be a big part of endgame. I think there's another chest going back the other way. Might be wrong. Might just change it out based on what character it is. Or what I'm fighting with. Should be pretty even AP distribution for that. Like a survival 1 health for it.
See ya!
What a dick. Nice. I like this scene.
Oh, these stone steps have a history, you know. Yep, Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
A race, huh? Think you can beat me?
Yuna, if you would.
Ready?
Hey!
I love it.
Huh? Hey!
Kids. Kids. Kids.
How do I do that for you?
Everyone, quick! Sin spawn!
I feel like Lulu should take this out on her own. She's well equipped for an enemy of this type. I've seen that head up before. Oh, that's pretty. I guess I don't really have a weakness, do they? Pretty sure she does. Oh, that's why you get rid of them.
Its tentacles absorb any spells cast at its body.
Cool. Nice. So much damage.
It's hard as rock! My sword's no good!
Maybe? Oh. I feel like the Lancet probably does more damage than his regular attack anyway, right? Wait, doesn't he have piercing? Or like just more orbital attack? Yeah. I'd prefer him the other way. I said it ended that section. Keep wetting Lily. She likes it. Oh yeah, I made it. He's a remedy. That's worth it for poison. Critical. I don't think magic cannot be critical. If I get a critical, it's a GG. Good fight, sir. Might be an overkill. I don't know what the threshold for overkill is actually. I feel like it's percentage of the max HP, but it might be.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey. So, what are these sin spawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
Ah, should have switched out then. Keep again. Twilight Steel. Oh, interesting. Wait. Isn't Dark Touch ridiculous? I think Touch is the weaker version of Strike. Or the other way around. There's no way I just got the better version just then. It's a pretty good upgrade for that boy. Oh yeah, we're gonna get Ifrit from here?
So, they got fiends in Xanarkand too?
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though. Hey, since when have you believed me about Xanarkand anyway?
I've been thinking. Maybe people Sin gets to don't die.
Oh god.
Maybe Sin carries them through time. Like 1,000 years through time.
Mm.
And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Amazing. Simply amazing.
That angle though.
You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chapu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chapu's place. No one can replace Sir Jekt, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
Damn.
I could never be what Chapu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Waka, Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chapu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
Kinda looks like a crab. I like it. Trying to remember if any of these boys give me some. I don't think so. Where could they be? I'm famous. Cool. Don't we meet the fuckhead too? Yep. It's their official name.
You here to pray for victory too?
Us pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year.
So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing up?
This time, we play to win.
Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals!
We'll beat them. We have to.
You know that team?
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
But Sir Jecht was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jecht.
Even 10 years after he left, just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him... Nah.
Good talk. Yeah. Those are lions. Jeez. I never noticed that before. Wow. Oh, this was the room with the two kids running around. Shows them what I remember. Speaking of remember, this Cloister of Trials. I think I remember this one. Just because it's my favorite Aeon, probably.